Do young women like older men because of money and finances? This is a question that has been causing a lot of controversy in society. Many people quickly conclude that in relationships with a large age, gap finances are the deciding factor. But is this really true, or is it just a one-sided view? Unfair to both sides. Finances undeniably are an important part of any relationship. Older men often have achieved economic stability, bringing a sense of security and trust. But if we only look at the material aspect, is it enough to explain the strong attraction they bring? The answer probably lies in deeper factors. Young women in many cases are not only attracted by finances, but also by the maturity, calmness, and rich life experiences that older men bring. It is the ability to listen, the understanding, and the way they solve problems with maturity. These things cannot be bought with money, but can only be obtained through time and experience. Besides, competence and a steady demeanor are also factors that make older men especially attractive. They do not need to show off, do not need to follow trends, but still show their values through the way they live, through every word and action. This is what makes young women feel safe and attracted, not only for the present, but also for a stable, reliable future. However, we also need to recognize that each relationship has its own story and cannot be wrapped up in a prejudice. Instead of judging from the outside, try to dig deeper into the real reasons behind those relationships. It could be the harmony in personality, shared values, the sincere feelings they have for each other. So do young women like older men because of money and finances, or is this just a facade imposed by society? Stay until the end of today's video. We will analyze more closely to get the most comprehensive and fair view of this topic. No one can deny that finances are one of the important factors in any relationship. The economic stability of an older man brings a sense of security and trust, things that many young women look for in a long-term relationship. But is this the only reason why they are attracted? In fact, the relationship between young women and older men is not simply about money, as many people mistakenly believe. The stereotype that young women love money often comes from rare cases, or from a lack of understanding of the true nature of these relationships. What makes older men attractive is the maturity, life experience, and confidence they bring. These are things that money cannot replace or buy. Older men are not only an economic support, but also a solid companion, someone who can listen, share, and give wise advice. These qualities, when combined with maturity and understanding, create a lasting attraction that goes beyond material value. Moreover, many successful relationships between young women and older men are built on harmony in soul life values and sincere emotions. Young women are often attracted to their calmness, stability, and thinking, and the way they face life's challenges, things that men of the same age may not have achieved. These are the factors that form the foundation for a lasting and meaningful relationship. We need to recognize that each relationship has its own story. One-sided comments or social prejudices cannot reflect the whole truth. Instead of focusing only on financial factors, try looking at the way the two people bond, share, and grow together. Sometimes it is the simple and sincere things that are the core of a true relationship. So finances may be part of the picture, but they are certainly not the only factor. Behind every relationship is empathy, respect, and a common desire to find happiness together. Regardless of age or circumstances, older men often have a special attraction, not from their appearance or flowery words, but from their maturity, calmness, and experience, values that young women can hardly find in men of the same generation. That maturity is formed from the years of experiencing the ups and downs of life, from the valuable lessons learned after each success and failure. Older men are not hasty or impulsive. They know how to listen, reflect, and act with careful consideration. This creates a strong sense of security and trust, which young women always want in a companion. Not only stopping at calmness, the life experience of older men is also shown in the way they handle difficult situations. They not only provide solutions, but also know how to accompany, share and ease worries. They understand that sometimes a piece of advice does not need to be too long-winded. A look or a small action is enough to make the other person feel understood and comforted. Moreover, experience helps them realize the value of emotions and relationships. They are not just looking for a passing love affair, but a real relationship where both grow and support each other. This sophistication is what makes young women feel respected and loved, not only in appearance, but also in their souls and what they bring. It can be said that the maturity and life experience of older men is a peaceful landing place for the hearts of young women who are longing for stability and companionship. It is not only attraction, but also the foundation for building a sustainable relationship where understanding and love become the bridge that brings two people closer together. So when a young woman is attracted to an older man, understand that what they are looking for is not just a lover, but also a companion, someone who can share joys and sorrows and write new pages of life with them. Young women are often attracted to the confidence and calm demeanor that older men bring. It is not the kind of confidence that is ostentatious or comes from superficial flashiness. Instead, it is built from years of experience, from the lessons that life has taught them, and from the solid character that they have cultivated themselves. The competence of older men does not need flowery words to prove it. It exists in the calm eyes, the calm smile, and the way they face the challenges of life. Women feel that such men are not easily defeated by storms, and that gives them a sense of security and trust, a factor that anyone desires in a relationship. Besides confidence, the demeanor of older men is an irresistible attraction. They do not need to follow trends or try to impress by revealing too much. Every step, every gesture exudes calmness, control and comfort with themselves. This makes them different, creating a natural attraction without trying. Moreover, that confidence is also shown through the way they listen and share. They are not only the ones who give useful advice, but also know how to understand and sympathize with the other person. It is the confidence combined with the mature demeanor that helps older men not only become a companion, but also a solid spiritual support. Young women feel that next to such a man, they are not only loved, but also respected. It is the feeling of being with someone who knows who he is, knows what he wants, and is always ready to share positive life values. Therefore, the competence and demeanor of older men are not just appearances, but a reflection of an experience, soul, a loving heart, and a character that has been affirmed over the years. These are the factors that make them role models that young women cannot help but be attracted to. One of the reasons why older men are ideal models in the eyes of young women is the stability and security they bring. But that stability is not simply about finances, but also comes from the way they look at life and build relationships. Older men often have a deep and mature view of love. They are not easily swept away by temporary emotions or unreasonable anger. Maturity and thinking helps them keep their hearts steady in stormy times, and that gives women a sense of security that they always have a solid support by their side. The stability in the way older men build relationships is shown through the way they respect their partners. They know how to listen, not just to respond, but to truly understand the feelings and thoughts of the woman they love. They cherish the little things, do not take the other person's feelings lightly, and are always ready to share and accompany. It is a peace that young women can hardly find in impulsive, frivolous relationships. Moreover, older men bring security not only through their actions, but also through their calm, steady attitude. They do not rush to make uncertain promises, but always aim to build a sustainable relationship based on understanding and trust. It is this stability that makes women feel sincerity, a foundation for the two to move forward together without fear of uncertainty or risk. Young women are often attracted to the security of being protected, not only physically but also mentally. They know that next to an older man, they can freely be themselves without fear of being judged or hurt. It is a rare feeling, like a warm home that is always open for them to return to after the storms of life. So the stability and security that older men bring is not only a strength, but also a differentiating factor. That is why they are always the ideal model. Young women looking for a mature, deep and sustainable relationship. Young women are often attracted to older men, not only because of their stability or strength, but also because of their ability to guide and share valuable lessons from their life experiences. This does not come from dependence, but from a strong desire to learn and develop themselves. Older men, with their accumulated experiences over the years, often bring new and deeper perspectives on life to young women. They are not only the ones who tell stories of success or failure, but also the ones who inspire. Help young women better understand the value of patience, tolerance and maturity. When a young woman seeks to learn from an older man, it is not a sign of weakness or lack of independence. It is a desire to be understood, to share, and to find someone who can guide her through life's difficulties. This connection not only helps her grow, but also creates a lasting relationship based on empathy and mutual respect. Moreover, learning from older men also gives young women a sense of closeness when they feel the sincerity in the advice, the patience in each story, and the deep understanding from the other person. Those lessons not only help her go further in life, but also create an emotional bond where sharing is not just one way, but a meaningful exchange. The relationship between an older man and a younger woman is not simply an attraction in terms of age, but also a resonance between different values of life. Older men help young women understand the meaning of maturity, while young women give them a sense of respect and the opportunity to pass on the valuable things they have accumulated. This is a special resonance in age gap relationships, where both partners find opportunities to grow and build a deeper connection, and when learning is done in love and respect, it not only brings personal growth, but also fuels the fire of a meaningful relationship in society. Many people view relationships between young women and older men with prejudice. They think that finance is the main factor that attracts young women, but is that true? Reality has proven that relationships based on material things are often short-term and easily broken when there is no real connection. Sustainable relationships are always built on the foundation of mutual respect and understanding when two people come together, not just because of appearance, money, or any material factors, but because of the true value of the other person. That love can overcome all challenges. That is, when a man and a woman share common views on life, common aspirations, and can accompany each other through the ups and downs of life. Young women are not only attracted by the financial stability that older men bring, but also by their maturity, life experience, and deep empathy. These qualities create a sense of security, trust, and are the foundation for them to build a fulfilling relationship. Similarly, older men find in younger women freshness, inspiration, and motivation to continue to explore the meaning of life. Truly successful age gap relationships often go beyond what outsiders can see. It is not just a story of love, but also a resonance between two people where each person feels respected and loved for who they are. When you enter a relationship like that, you will realize that its value does not lie in the things that can be measured, but in the emotions, moments, and experiences that both share together. Therefore, instead of judging or imposing prejudices, let's look at these relationships with openness and sympathy, because true love not distinguish age is not limited by material things, but is a deep connection between two souls that find each other in the vastness of life in any relationship, especially those with an age gap. Building a solid foundation is essential. Love is not just a fleeting emotion, but needs to be nurtured by deep values and consensus from both sides. Below are the key factors that help build a lasting, meaningful relationship. 1. Respect and understanding each other. Respect is not only the core of love, but also the bridge that helps both overcome all difficulties and differences. Respect here does not stop at words, but also lies in the way we listen and understand the wishes and feelings of the other person, especially in relationships with age gaps. Understanding the differences and experiences and perspectives on life will help the two people get close together. When you truly respect each other, love does not stop at emotions, but becomes a place where both find empathy and sharing too, sincerity and transparency. Sincerity is the key to building trust in a relationship. Don't hide your feelings or keep thoughts that make your partner wonder. Transparency is not only about being open to sharing, but also about how you show honesty in every action and word. When two people dare to face their true feelings, whether they are joy or sadness, the relationship will avoid unnecessary misunderstandings and become stronger. 3. Build common values. A sustainable relationship is not only based on harmony, but also on both of you growing together and creating common values. These can be big goals, like building a happy family, or simple things, like discovering in a new hobby together, learning from each other, and becoming the motivation for both of you to improve yourself when moving forward together on the journey of life. Love will not only be a feeling, but will become the motivation for both of you to reach for better things. When you build on respect, honesty, and shared values, your relationship will not only last, but will also become a place where you can find true peace and happiness. Remember, love is not a destination, but a journey that you both write together each day, becoming deeper and more meaningful. When it comes to why younger women are attracted to older men, the answer is not simply money or finances. In fact, these factors are only a small part of the whole picture. What really attracts older men is their maturity, stability, and ability to connect deeply, emotionally. Younger women are not looking for dependence, but for a sense of security, understanding, and a companion who can share and support them through life's journeys. Older men often and have rich life experience, a strong character, and a listening heart. It is their calmness and sophistication in the way they treat each other that creates a bond that goes beyond age differences. Remember, a lasting relationship is never built on material things alone. It requires empathy, sincerity, and mutual respect. When two people can build a common journey together based on understanding and love, all prejudices about age or outside gossip become meaningless. If you have followed this video to this point, we believe that you will understand that love is not what society often says on the surface, but the deep values in the soul that both can bring to each other. Don't forget to like if you find this content useful and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting videos. In the future, we look forward to receiving your thoughts, opinions, and stories in the comments section below. Please share so that we can create a space for listening and understanding where everyone has the opportunity to be seen and sympathized. Thank you for joining us today. See you in the next content where we will continue to explore interesting and meaningful aspects of love and life.